lipo girlies to the girlies that be on here like, get ready with me to go to surgery, day 2 after surgery, poster. Y'all is some lying ass hoes. All of y'all are liars.
So this is why you should not get liposuction from someone who got liposuction. The internet and TV will tell you that liposuction will solve all your problems and you'll wake up from surgery like 50 pounds lighter and looking like a brand new person. That is not the case.
4 reasons I will never have liposuction ever.
Don't do it.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video guys, we're going to be talking about the part of liposuction that a lot of people don't talk about. Now, I do understand the reason why some people go for liposuction. It could be because they just give birth and the stomach has loose skin or has fat that has refused to dissolve, or it could be for other reasons. Either ways, we are all going to be talking about it in this video. Liposuction used to be marketed as the ultimate body hack. Get the curves you want, ditch the fats you hate, and bounce back in a few days like nothing happened. But now, the internet has got some people saying, I regret getting this surgery done. I mean, from uneven results to long recoveries. People are opening up about the dark side of liposuction. And trust me, it's nothing like the polished post-op Instagram pictures were portraying it to be. But let's be honest, liposuction sounds like a dream on paper. I mean, no months of dieting, no gym torture, just a few hours in a clinic, and just like that, snatched waists. Influencers, reality stars, and almost everyone on TikTok have been showing off dramatic before and afters, making it look quick, easy, and totally worth it. I mean, and in a society that constantly glorifies the perfect body, who wouldn't be tempted? Here's the thing, we are being sold a fantasy, and that's only just part of the story. Without wasting too much time, let's look at these amazing women that have gathered the courage to talk about their experiences, or should I say their bad experiences with liposuction.
7 things I wish somebody would have told me before I got my tummy tuck and liposuction. Your results are not going to come out the exact way you expected. It takes weeks to months before you're able to sleep on your side or your stomach. You have to sleep on your back with your knees propped. Also, the skin tightness in the front, even though you're able to sleep on your stomach or your side later, you're not able to fully arch your back. So if you're the type of person who likes to arch your back when you're not going to be able to do it the way you did before. The complications that we may deal with could create a scar line that's way more visible than you expected. Also, the appearance of the belly button. Sometimes the belly buttons look really bad. You don't want that, but it happens. The pain. Obviously, we know that it's painful, but how painful will depend on every person. I wasn't expecting the liposuction to hurt worse than the actual tummy tuck. If you have loose skin on your hips, or you plan to get liposuction to your hips to remove love handles, you're going to have loose skin there. When they do a tummy tuck, the incision can only go so far before it becomes like a 360 lift. So the sides will have loose skin. In some cases, not all, you'll end up with something called dog ears. And that's basically where the hips are pulled tight, the stomach is pulled tight, and the skin that's left in the middle where the love handles were at is loose. So it looks like flapping dog ears. I ended up with minimal dog ears, and I have a procedure coming up to have them removed. I wasn't expecting that. During the tummy tuck, they cut through all of that skin and nerves. I still don't have feeling in the bottom of my stomach, and it's been almost a year. Also, when you're healing from that procedure, the nerve endings are trying to reconnect themselves, so you'll experience a ton of shocking, tingling, prickles, really weird feelings. And also in the liposuction, you'll have a lot of heat and weird sensations going on in there too. One of the most common things you'll hear when somebody's getting any sort of procedure is that once you have liposuction or a tummy tuck, there's no more fat cells in those areas for fat to go to. So if that's where you stored most of your fat before, your body's going to find another place to store the fat. It is so real. If you gain 5 pounds, 10 pounds, you're going to immediately see it somewhere else. And it's not always the best spot. Even worse, because I had liposuction to the flanks, there is no more weight that will go there. So if I gain weight in my butt or my back, it makes the butt and the back bulge, and it looks like I have dents in the liposuction spots. My weight now goes straight to my hips and butt, and it's not in the way that you'd want it to be. It's not going to just fill out and look perfect. Also, with aging, the skin's going to sag in certain areas where it doesn't where you had your procedures done. It makes a very strange look in some cases. I'm probably way over 7 things at this point, but I just remembered another one. There's something called post-surgery depression. You can start to feel extremely depressed after your surgery because you're restricted from doing so many things that you were so used to doing before. Even just getting up and walking to the bathroom, wiping your own ass, and you're unable to do that. It causes depression. I had to call my mom in to wipe my ass one day because I couldn't do it myself. That was so bad. So I ended up developing the post-surgery depression, and I felt like crap. I was crying in bed daily, and it was a hormone, a chemical imbalance. It's more than you think it is, but it happens. Nobody talks about that. I would do it all over again, though. I do not regret my choice. I'm very happy with my results. It just keeps me on my toes to keep working out and keeping my weight down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm happy. But I do wish somebody would have told me this stuff.
Okay, so she's not regretting her results. She just wished someone would have told her she was going to face all these things she mentioned. For me, all these things she mentioned, I mean, they're enough for me to say, no, thank you. But I mean, everybody is different. What works for me might not work for you. Some people report uneven fat removal, dents, lumps, or weird asymmetry that wasn't there before. And the recovery, it's not a few days of Netflix and chill. You're wearing compression garments for weeks. You're sleeping uncomfortably and sometimes dealing with infections and complications. I mean, a lot of people say they weren't told how hard it would really be before they even embarked on the surgery, just like this lady said. But yes, guys, let's get right into the next video.
BBL, lipo, tummy tuck, shit. Cosmetic surgery, period. Nobody talks about the weight gain after. Like, it's like your appetite completely changes. All you want to do is eat. But it's just like, I paid for my body, I have to maintain. People be like, oh, you got your body done, like you did it to throw it all away. Actually, my appetite has changed, and a girl just hungry. And then I feel like I don't need to do much because I got my body done. However, it's just like, stop judging people that have surgery, because that's not it. Yes, we got our body done, but we have to maintain it. Like, there's just, I hate that stigma, like, oh, I don't know why she's in the gym and she did her body, because this shit goes away. You think we paid all this money because, like, I can't even get my words out. I'm so frustrated. But something gotta shake. It's like the faja, the waist trainer, on and on and on. Sometimes you just want to break, but ladies, you have to stay in it. It's hot.
This whole thing is clearly frustrating her. You just got your body done, but yet you still have to do a lot to maintain it.
4 reasons I will never have liposuction ever. Reason number 1, the drains. They are horrible. Now, you get the drains with the boob job and with the tummy tuck, as well as the liposuction. So I had 5 drains in total. Out of all the drains I had, the one in my back for the liposuction was by far the worst. It was the most painful. It had the most fluid, and it just was horrendous. There was minimal fluid out of my boobs, there was minimal fluid out of my tummy, but the back one from the liposuction was just insane. I had to have it in the longest. It was the most disgusting, it was the most painful and uncomfortable, and I just would never ever choose to go through that again. Reason number 2, the bruising and swelling. So I expected a lot of bruising, I expected a lot of swelling from the tummy tuck. I did not expect that 4 weeks later, when all the bruising from my tummy tuck was gone, most of the pain from my tummy tuck was gone, that I would still barely be able to touch my back because of how tender I am from the liposuction. It is crazy. It is by far the most painful bruising out of the whole lot. My boobs, there's no pain in them at all anymore. There's minimal pain in my stomach and the swelling's really dying down, but my back is still so swollen and still so tender to the touch. Reason number 3 is the itchiness. Right. Your whole body is itchy. From the second you can start feeling it again, you are constantly itchy everywhere. So the whole way across here, right up my sides and right up my back right now is just painfully itchy. All I want to do is scratch and scratch and scratch, and I've been told that that's completely normal, and I know it's completely normal, but it is absolutely infuriating. You don't get a second's rest from it. It is starting to die down now, but I have been nothing but insanely itchy for almost 4 weeks now. And number 4 is the results that you get. I feel like I got the majority of my results from the boob lift and the tummy tuck, and whilst I do think the liposuction had an effect for how painful it is, how long the recovery is, and how infuriating the recovery is, I just don't think it's worth it. If I had the choice to go through it again, I think I would get the tummy tuck without the liposuction. But as I say, I don't know what I would have looked like if I just had the tummy tuck. But to me, without obviously knowing the results, I'm not sure that it was worth it. And I definitely won't ever be getting it again.
I'm loving how these ladies are coming out to talk about the uncomfortable parts about liposuction, because once somebody hears liposuction, they just think a sweet ride. They don't know that it has different obstacles on the road that can make you go crazy. So them talking about this is really good for people that are planning to go get liposuction.
So today I am 20 days post-op from Lipo360 and breast augmentation with implants, and I wanted to make a video about things people don't really talk about when it comes to surgery and things I wish that I would have known beforehand before going for surgery. So the first one for me would be hunger, increased hunger. This kicked in at about 14 days for me, so 2 weeks, and it's almost like the kind of hunger you get before your period, like you just want to eat constantly, nothing satisfies you. So yeah, I had increased hunger, and the science behind it is actually quite interesting. It's basically like having X amount of fat removed from your body, and your brain registers it as like, we're hungry, because it's like, where's this fat gone? So in my instance, I had 5 liters of fat removed. So I don't know, maybe if you have more fat removed, like the hungrier you are, I don't know. But yeah, increased hunger's definitely been a real thing. It's calmed down now. It's definitely calmed down in like my 3rd week. The second one is not limited to liposuction. It's just surgery in general, like being under general anesthetic. So I was under for 4 hours. My whole procedure took 4 hours. And I have suffered from really bad acne that actually started like 3 days ago, just overnight. And you can't really see it because I've got makeup on. Oh my god, it looks so bad. But I've got makeup on, I've got a filter on. But this acne is like, I don't even know where to start to get rid of it. And it looks really ugly. So apparently this is a thing. I keep talking to people and they're like, yeah, that's normal with surgery. And I'm like, why did no one tell me this beforehand? The third one is after surgery, well, depending on what you get, you have to sleep on your back for at least a month. For me, it'll be a bit longer because I got implants as well. But yeah, sleeping on my back is just not fun. Like, I'm a really fidgety sleeper as well. So like lying on my back is annoying. My back hurts sometimes at night. I have to like get up and stretch it. That's annoying. So yeah, sleeping on my back is just not fun. Lastly, your massages get more and more painful. I was actually like really worried to have my first massage and it was fine. But the thing is with lipo is your body is so numb, and your body will be numb for the first like 6 weeks, but it gets progressively better. So the more sensation you have back in like your body, the more you can feel your massages. So yeah, massages definitely get more painful. I think 20 days in, those are like the worst things that I've had to encounter so far. But I feel snatched. I feel like I keep looking in the mirror and I'm like, I can't believe it's going to get smaller, because like I'm seeing the results now. Ever so slightly, I'm still really swollen, but I'm so happy I did it. I'm so happy I done this. And if anyone wants to go for like any kind of surgery, I'm a big advocate for it.
So liposuction isn't the villain here, but the way it's marketed. I mean, it's marketed in such a way that it would brainwash one of the realities surrounding it. And when one don't get the expected results, they feel bad. Some will even feel like failures for not loving their results. Social media creates this illusion that everyone is getting snatched bodies with zero issues, which isn't true. There's so many issues that not often a time people get from this type of surgeries.
I want to know what your biggest regret is. Like, to this date, what is one thing you did that you just can't believe you did it? Mine is getting thigh lipo. Let me tell you. If you ever thought about getting thigh lipo, do not do it. I'm a bigger girl, okay? So I hold a little extra meat in my thighs. So I go there and they don't warn you that your skin becomes so loose. It literally looks like I weighed 500 pounds and I lost a whole bunch of weight drastically. That's what my thighs look like. And I hate it. And there was nothing wrong with my thighs. There was nothing wrong with my thighs. But getting on social media messed my brain. But this was years ago. This was not recent. Just being a naive, early 20-something-year-old. Don't do it.
It's the way she was taking the yogurt for me. But yes, back to the matter at hand. See what I was saying about social media brainwashing one of thinking it's a smooth ride, you're going to love the forever result, this and that and this. It's usually not the case, guys.
Okay, cause I'm 5 days post-op now, so I feel like I could talk a little bit. I can talk a little bit, cause I'm miserable. I'm not gonna fuck a lot of y'all. I'm fucking miserable, bitch. I'm mad as fuck. Cat Williams coming out here Friday, and I gotta be in the fucking house cause I look like a fucking Teletubby. Bitch, I'm so irritated, y'all. This shit is so painful. Then these fucking phones and boards just stay compressed, Okay. I'm staying compressed, right? Then you gotta keep the incisions open. That's impossible to keep my fucking incisions open. The fucking massage lady gotta keep opening them up every time she come. No, bro, then it's leaving fucking ugly ass scars on my stomach. Y'all told me get bio oil. When do I start rubbing the bio oil? Bitch, I'm compressed 24 hours out the day. Like, I'm getting so irritated, y'all. Then it's so fucking painful. I could barely breathe because I'm so fucking compressed. Then nobody told me you gotta wear compression socks for months. Okay, not literally 2 weeks. But bitch, I can't wear socks to sleep for 2 days. Like, y'all, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This is a miserable ass experience. I'm not gonna lie. And then I'm like, okay, they say it get better. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. My day 1 to my day 5, I'm finally getting up and moving around and doing stuff by myself. Like, I cooked today. I got my son back today. Like, I've been chilling. But I still can't get up and drive. Like, and then these fucking braids, y'all be like, get braids. Bitch, these braids are in the fucking way. I want to take the braids down and wear a fucking fro. If I got to be in the house, I'll be in this house with my motherfucking afro. Bitch, I'm so irritated. Oh, my God. I'm so depressed. I'm so miserable. Then my friend, she's got a BBL, like, in March, the beginning of March. This bitch all outside and shit, all living her life, pissing me off. Because, bitch, you never said I was going to be miserable like this. She said, I did tell you, you didn't care. Okay. All right, cool. You probably did tell me. But, bitch, I swear to God, y'all, I don't see how you hoes be getting out of multiple rounds. Bitch, I never do this shit again. I didn't even get no BBL. I didn't get a BBL. I got lipo. So I can sit on my ass and shit. But, bitch, you mean to tell me I got to walk around with this goddamn tight-ass thigh-high on for months? Oh, my soul. Y'all bogus as hell. And I'm tired of these fucking foams. These foams is what's pissing me the fuck off. Just stay compressed. Look. And then when you don't got the fucking compressions on, y'all, your stomach hurt so bad. Like, when you not compressed, you in so much pain. So it's either compressed and can't breathe, or don't compress and be in pain. Skin burning. And then I'm at the itchy stages, y'all. I be so fucking itchy all day, bro. Ooh, and y'all talking about rub. What the fuck y'all say? Rub Benadryl, anti-itch cream. Bitch, how can I rub anti-itch cream on anything and I got this fucking thigh-high on all fucking day? I'm done venting. I'm done.
She definitely used the opportunity to get that off her chest because she had a lot on her mind. These procedures are very, very serious, and the emotional consequences can last longer than the physical ones.
So this is why you should not get liposuction from someone who got liposuction. So last year I got a fleur-de-lis tummy tuck, which was okay minus the giant scar on my stomach. And I got liposuction about 2 or 3 months later for no reason. And let me tell you why. The internet and TV will tell you that liposuction will solve all your problems and you'll wake up from surgery like 50 pounds lighter and looking like a brand new person. That is not the case. And I would have known that if I actually researched it at all. They can legally take out about 5 liters, which equates to 11 pounds. And you can do a lot to lose 11 pounds in a much shorter amount of time than it takes to recover from liposuction. So unless you're getting a very specific area done, I got my back and my thighs done. And now my back and my thighs are covered in scars from where the cannula went in. And I also occasionally still feel a random burning sensation from where they went in on my hips. The fleur-de-lis, again, was okay. But I would highly recommend you do not get general area liposuction. Go get yourself a nice pair of knockers instead and keep it moving. Just don't waste your money. Because I wish I had that money back now. Because I don't know, big waste. And I can't even tell that I got it. So there's that.
Like I said earlier, it's not fun and games. There's more to this than just having a snatched body at the end of the day.
All you lipo girlies to the girlies that be on here like, get ready with me to go to surgery day 2 after surgery poster. Y'all is some lying assholes. All of y'all are liars because I have never experienced this much pain in my life. None of y'all told me that I was going to be in this much pain after surgery. After. I should have just kept my black ass in the fucking gym and the pain from the ab workouts was enough. But these fucking massages got my grown ass crying. Oh, it gets better over time. When? It ain't got better yet. It's not gonna get better for a long time. I am in pain. Okay? I wish I didn't do this. I wish I would have just... But honestly, I did it for a reason because I just did not fucking have the time to do all these crazy ass things to attach my damn stomach back to my damn abs. No, but now I'm regretting it. I should have had a goddamn personal trainer at my house. Because the length of time it's gonna take for me to heal and stop wearing this damn boards, foams. I look like a Kool-Aid. I look like Mr. Kool-Aid from the top with little legs. Even my fucking plastic surgeon was like, why are you here? Because of this. It's the lower part right where I had the C-section. Just fix it. And he done hit a nerve. Because there wasn't much fat, so he hit a nerve. So, yeah, y'all lied to me. And y'all be outside like 3 weeks out, 2 weeks out. My friend was like, yeah, I was outside a few weeks after my surgery. I am in pain. If I take this damn file off for 5 minutes, I am in pain. And all I got was Lipo 360. Child, I have never felt this kind of pain in my life. So do not come to me asking me for no, I ain't want to get lipo. Can you tell me? No, I'm not telling you about it because it's painful. All you need to know is that you're going to be in pain for months. And you better not get it in the summertime. That's all I got to say. Because it's Florida and it's 80 degrees. And people wonder why I'm in hoodies. And because I look like a damn box at the top. It's crazy. The body T though. I mean, the body been T. But, yeah, I will never recommend this shit to anybody. Okay? My aftercare costs more than my surgery. My nigga done got me. I was like, oh, you gonna treat me, get my lipo, pay for my lipo. I was like, I'm gonna do the rest. Bitch, I might as well just pay for the whole shit. But anyways, y'all see me next summer. Maybe.
She mentioned 2 things that caught my attention. The first one was she would have just gotten a personal trainer because the amount of time it would get her to heal is going to be the same amount of time she'll get rid of the fat from her stomach with a personal trainer. And then comparing the pain, she said the lipo is definitely worse than the gymming torture. And then the second thing she said that got me was when she said the aftercare treatment is more expensive than the lipo itself. I don't know if it's something you're planning to do, but like put this in mind because you're not just paying for the lipo, and that's not just the only expensive part here. You're also going to be seeing yourself pay for the aftercare, which is, according to her, more expensive. So make sure you're gathering your money if at all you want to get this done. So if you're thinking of getting liposuction or any cosmetic surgery of any kind, don't just look at the highlights. Do the research, ask real questions, and listen to the people who have lived through it. Because the truth behind the transformation is often more complicated than it seems. But yes, guys, let me know what y'all think about this video. And I've come to the end of the video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, do not forget to give the video a fat thumbs up. If you are not subscribed, consider subscribing, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.